Hey, what is going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Quarbit, and I'll be your host today for Europa Universalis 4. Welcome back to episode 21 of Dracula's Revenge as Romania. Last episode, we took down the Ottomans, hopefully for one of the last times. I'm not sure they can ever come back from this one. We might even see the Mamluks go in for a reconquest if they're ever given the right chance. Now, for us, we're going to have a bit of a slower episode for today, because we messed things up a little hard against the entire Sunni world. They're not very happy with us. In fact, even Tunis is angry with us, and we're nowhere near them, so we're going to try and calm down for a little bit in today's episode. If anything, any conquests will be done somewhere over here, and we're still not on the best of terms with everyone over here, so we're going to just chillax for this episode. Now, I also have to decor these and hand them off to Byzantium. Kind of didn't notice the fact that didn't really give them away, so what we're going to do is obviously grant a province over here in Oiboia, I think, and one more in Naxos. And that should be fine. Don't have to core them, don't have to waste my points, which is fantastic. We'll also go ahead and just grab ourselves the large force limit modifier. If we ever manage to get our manpower back, like ever, you know, we can use that for a couple of nice things, like, you know, having 2 full-size armies and maybe having an economy to go with it. Who knows? Now this is the main army, so you can go back over here, I guess is fine. And you're already on your path, which is great. I'm going to take that autonomy, actually. Just going to take that real quick. Not a problem. I'll also maybe grab a few claims. I apparently still have those available, so I'll grab that one, because it's Georgian Orthodox, and nothing else. I don't think what do I have as an accepted culture? Not Armenian, right? No. Oh, not even Georgian. Okay, well I will at some point. Yeah, eventually. For now, I'll just grab maybe... I already have claims on a lot of things, actually. Just this one is fine. And we're good to go. I also think I've lost most of my claims on the Ottomans. If I recall correctly, let me check. I know I have a few. I can check much easier this way. Yeah, okay, I only have like 2. So, let me grab a few more as well. It's a sad day when you run out of claims on the Ottomans. So let me see what I can do on that. And I think that's it, right? How much would it cost? Never mind, I can do one more over here. Solid stuff. Okay, yeah, but for real, we're just gonna be chillaxing today's episode. Outraged countries need to like me better before we do anything, so we're just gonna chill and let them do their thing. Another outraged country here, another, oh, you're not actually free. I have a threatening countries one, which I'll get rid of in favor of outraged. I also have a really massive improved relations bonus, which is gonna help me out pretty good lot, actually. In fact, because some of these nations are friendly towards me, I don't think they'll join a coalition. The Mamluks won't. Tunis won't. Actually, there's like no one. Fars won't. True. Shamar won't. Actually, no one will. The Mamluks won't. Tripoli won't, right? Well, they can't. Okay. And Tunis won't, and Morocco can't. So we're actually looking pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. We're actually looking pretty solid. Okay, so I'm just gonna keep things as they are, I guess. I guess we technically can go and invade some more people. Not that we really have the time for that, or the manpower for that either. We have the time for it, obviously. I do want to start building up more Patriarch authority. Doing that will give me more manpower, so... When it comes to my lackluster economy, I'd like to do something to improve that. So I'll just make sure I'm doing what I can. Let me also turn down all of these guys. Don't need them up. Oh, and a free stability. Well, thank you very much, game. I really do appreciate that. Speaking of some free things, what can I grab from here? Well, I can grab myself some more Diplo, and more Diplo is nice to have. So I'll go do that. Not much else, though. I could take this, but do I really care about mills? Not entirely, if I'm gonna be honest. I'd much rather grab myself Deus Vult. Get myself some other things over here. I can get a free policy for both military and admin, so let me grab myself... Oh, I mean, of course, missionary strength's great. Maybe national unrest as well. It'll hurt me a little bit, but not too bad. And that missionary strength will go a long way. So, over here, 529, it's been decreased a little bit. I'm wondering if I can turn you into a state. You're not in the greatest state right now, I'm so sorry, but I think I'll come back to you in a little bit when you're at 75 autonomy. Maybe I'll go do that. For now, a conversion shouldn't be troublesome. I'll have to go ahead and grab that. A little expensive, but nothing too troublesome. We also have a ridiculous amount of money, which I'm really proud of, actually. I'll just do this. That's fine. Until we can grab ourselves the final Esprit de Corps. There we go. Extra discipline and some, well, not the best thing I've ever seen, but oh well. Prestige for loyalty. Yeah, sure, I'll take it. That'll be great for... Oh, I was gonna say that'll be great for manpower, but that's a lie. I could take some, but that seems like such a small amount. Just 10,000 for that much loyalty? Hardly worth a dime, in my opinion. Not worth much at all. Should I Royal Marry Pomerania? Is that worth anything? Is Pomerania worth anything? That's also a good question to ask. How many of my allies are worth anything? Austria still survived, so that's good. Pomerania is just sort of chilling. They don't do much. In fact, they haven't done anything for me. I've done more for them than they've done for me, actually. Those favors are worth almost nothing. I'll prove your trust with me, though, so that you might maybe one day join something. As for Austria, we can use 10 of those for something. Sure, I'll Royal Marry, whatever. I don't plan to attack you, so might as well use you for anything. Okay, global trade is finally here. We have a multitude of ways to improve that, but it will spawn pretty much like all of Europe, so it's not really that much of an issue. Let's see where it's likely to spawn, actually. So, I'm pretty sure it'll be places like this. 0.6, 0.05, 0.19, 0.34. So our former capital definitely will do really well. Just wondering how well in comparison. We could make it a level 3 center of trade. That's not gonna... Ow, it could do something, actually. In fact, it could do quite a lot. That wouldn't be bad, would it? Having a level 3 here would be rather solid. That would give us an extra 25 local trade. And institution spread. Maybe I do want to do it here. I think I will, actually. 3 point... Okay, look at that. Yeah, I don't even need to spawn it or develop it or anything. That was a good move, actually. I'm proud of that. I made one good decision this run. Let's go. Okay. Anything else that would be useful to that? Probably not, except for maybe this would be very useful. As for Age of Reformation, I don't know, did we grab that? We didn't grab that, but it'll be short-lived anyway. 118 months, it'll be used for something, I guess. Might as well grab it while we're on the way out of the Age of Reformation. If nothing else. Since I literally cannot take anything else here. Because I cannot take all the Carpathian culture things, because, well, obviously guess who owns it? My subject and my ally, who is maybe getting besieged? Yeah, definitely is getting besieged. Attacker against Urbino. That was not in your best interest, was it? I would not say so. I'm just waiting for a war to break out here. I know what's going to happen. Oh, the Mamluks are allied with Karaman too? Yikes. Looks like the Ottomans are going to have a rough ride here. Unless they somehow survive. Are you an empire? You are an empire. Oh, right, because you took Constantinople. Sorry, I was thinking about Basilius game I was playing by myself. I'm like, hey, how are you an empire? Yeah, never mind. Okay, let me grab this real quick, just to finish that off. And with that, this would hurt a lot for right now, because I can't really afford that. This, though, is absolutely free, and is a free Diplo rep, which I'm a fan of. I love my Diplo rep, it's very nice. What is this? Reformed followers flee in Warsaw. Wait, did Warsaw change? Recent uprising, isn't that ironic? A couple 100 years too early. Anyway, what are we looking for here? Oh yeah, religious zeal. It's a dummy. Because of that, we can't actually do anything for another 9 years, and so, Thank you, game, for just giving me a free local tax modifier and manpower modifier on a good province. That's good stuff. These are... Wow, that's expensive. Okay, never mind. How about this? Surprisingly, does not give me better conversion strength. Perplexing, but okay. Who are you and why? Who do you belong to? Crimean separatist Russia, of course. Of course it's Russia stuff that's just popping out wanting independence, come on. I'm just trying to survive by and spawn an institution while I wait for manpower and AE to go down. Mind you, AE on very friendly countries, so... Not this one, Caraman hates me, but... They alone cannot a coalition make. So, everyone else is very happy with me. Well, happy enough with me. Military for a workforce. I will use actual money for a workforce. Money's worth less than the manpower right now, surprisingly enough. In fact, let me reinforce said army to bring that back up to standard. Now, I have the kind of feeling that although we're dealing with a really big force limit, like we have a really big one, I don't think we actually need to use it. Like, who are we fighting? Russia? Not really. Ming? Bengal? Wait, Bengal? God, you guys are giant. What the hell? Okay. Not those guys. Malwa, no. Spain, maybe. France, perhaps. Great Britain, no. Venice, yes. We will be crushing Venice as soon as we can. In fact, I'd like to crush Ragusa under my feet as soon as they start to crumble. Now, Urbino, I don't imagine became a great power. No, they're just chilling. Okay. And Tuscany's actually almost destroyed. It looks like we might see a Naples form Italy if we're not... Oh god, that's disgusting. Okay, if things don't change here too much. So if I beat up Venice, maybe Naples will take over. Don't know about Savoy. Probably not, but we'll see. As for myself, maybe I will go after Ragusa, actually. In order to do that, I'm gonna have to be friends with quite a few Catholic nations. Of which there aren't very many, actually. So it's mostly just other Christian nations, which are kind of okay with me, so... I don't feel like we'll have too many issues. Anyone who is positive, I actually don't need to have improving relations with. Oh, you're right, you guys are still an issue. That's like an entire liberation army. That's the whole thing. That's more than Crimea actually ever was as a country. Look at this. Really? At least Russia looks like they're trying to deal with it, so I'll give them some free points for that, but you're not doing the best job at it. Hold on, let me grant them access. Oh no, they have it. Okay, so they maybe should deal with that. Especially if it goes over there. I don't know if they'll siege down my stuff, but at minimum, I think they'll deal with that. Because they do have like 70,000 men there, so I don't think I should have any issues with that. I do have issues with this, though. Get out of here. Oh, god damn it. Okay. You win this one, Ragusa. I should have just waited, that's true. Oh well. That's not a real issue. Let me just take out my frustration on Ragusa and prepare for war, while also moving my army somewhere where it won't die. Okay, so are you guys gonna help me? Oh, you will. Thank you so much. For being an ally that helps with nothing, at least you're helping with something for once. And you trust me utterly, meaning you won't claim any of my land. Absolutely beautiful. Actually, you should have permanent claims. Yeah, you do, but you won't use them. Like, you won't even pretend that you want to use it, which is great. Love to see that. Okay. Now, I do have claims on nothing, actually, so I'm glad... I forgot about you. You're always the constant issue, aren't you? Ottomans. I forgot you existed, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of forgot you existed. Because I thought I killed you hard enough that you wouldn't try to come back. How are you looking right now, actually? That's a good question to ask. 45,000, with more than half of that being mercenaries. And how's that economy looking real quick? I think I took some good chunks out of you. Nope, it's a wonderful thing, the Ottomans, you know, they just somehow bounce back from every economic catastrophe within like 5 years. I don't get it, but kudos for them, I guess. Okay, screw it. Okay, I guess we're just gonna have to chill and build up the army. We're going back home. And hopefully not dealing with more Serbian separatists, although I have the feeling that's not the last we'll see of them. Okay, so combat width's 30 now. So we can bump ourselves up by like, what, 1? Cool, I guess. Over here, we'll move you over here so that we can do that. Yep, there they are again. I shouldn't have even moved. I should not have even moved. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna let them break. I'm just gonna let them break Ragusa. At least it'll be easier land for me. Now that I think of it... I was thinking I could go for a really quick war with the Ottomans again. So I'll start building this spy network, because why not? Karaman and Kazakh, and your allies are who again? Actually, it's more about your allies. Tuscany and Urbino. That's actually not so bad, it's just 3 provinces in Italy. Though Tuscany can actually be stronger than they look a lot of the time. I wouldn't be surprised if Tuscany was actually doing pretty well in the military. No, only 8,000, okay. I was very wrong. And Ragusa I don't imagine is very strong, they're losing to separatists. 14, yeah, okay, there's not much there. Indeed. Okay, I don't think I have much of an option here. Because if they break that country, if they break Ragusa, then I'm gonna have to deal with this province. But if I get rid of this, they'll have to come back and they'll fight anyway, right? So... yeah, I'm gonna stick to my original plan and just chill for a second. I'll go back to my capital, and I'll just relax here. If one of my subjects wants to deal with that, that would be massively appreciated, actually. But if you don't, no pressure, I don't actually care. Now, as for everything else, let's start building up an actual army. You know, two armies, rather. Where I get, what are you at, 12? So I'll just 12 here, and then what are you, 26? In reality, it's like 30, so I'll start off with 20. I think that's... yeah, my force limit can handle that. Let me just do another 5 on there. And you're like, Quarbit, what about the economy? Well, I don't usually care about the economy anyway. Money is money until you can take more of it from everyone, and it doesn't matter how much you actually have right now. Oh, speaking of money, wow, that's a massive coincidence. That's kind of crazy, actually. Let me let one more month go by here, and I'm gonna grab some contribution. If anything, I guess I could start building some manufactories, that's true. But there's not a whole lot to build here, there's like one thing. Nothing too fantastic to look at. Now you're gonna need a general of sorts, there you go. Noticed that just now. I don't feel like you can actually deal with that, but I don't know how much I care, because it's just peasants. Yeah, I don't. Not enough to raise the army. So this would be like the ideal secondary army. Is that gonna kill me? Just barely, but not much. We're doing okay. You I can ask for money from. There we go, beautiful. Keep in mind I still have a whole lot of stuff to use here. So high income to give me construction cost. Conquer new states, no, it's not the one. Conquer Transylvania to give myself some more construction cost. So those two in tandem, I should be able to industrialize very rapidly. So I'm not too worried, just short-term economy stuff that's going to be like worrying to look at, but not really to experience. It's just going to look bad, but it's going to be okay. In fact, what are we looking at? Only minus 3 ducats a month, that's really not bad. It's really kind of okay. And as for this, I probably should have taken that a while ago. There we go, up to date with tech, all the ideas are taken, we're looking good. In fact, we're almost at universities, which I'll need to grab as well. Universities and manufactories, two very important things to look at for the future. Are we still doing that Reformation thing? Yeah, we are, okay. That's really annoying, actually. Speaking of things for economy, though, well, not right now, but as I was just a few seconds ago, I might go ahead and start consecrating some metropolitans. Can't do too many of those. Yeah, I need some more dev in some places, but this one especially. This one as well. Bulgaria is actually a really good state, so I'll just do that to start off with. And then I really should go ahead and core a lot of this stuff, because it's really good, actually. Like, if you've ever checked Bulgaria's dev, it's actually fantastic. It's kind of crazy, this whole thing. I think it's like 50 dev or something. It's kind of fantastic. Anyway. Oh, that's a word that I don't really care about, but I'll accept anyway. If only to test the limits of my economy, which so far are doing kind of okay. Ironically, works well enough for me to go over here. My professionalism's not great. I'm not playing a very professional game. I'll just go for this anyway. Might as well build it up. I'll be building it later anyway. That there technically saved me like 250 military points or something. Kind of. General Octavian is now dead. That was not this guy. That's probably, yep, that dude over there. So I'll have to grab a new general. And some more points, apparently. Okay, solid. So you can chill. You can just chill there, actually. We'll take care of these guys. I really do regret taking all the Serbian land now. If I knew how much of a pest it would end up being later. This is a very easy war. You don't need my help at all. I'll just go back over here and posture towards the Ottomans. Oh, wait, what? Oh, apparently I can go that way. Well, that's new to me. Interesting. When's this truce over anyway? Too long. I'm gonna have to kill them sooner. Okay, that's what I thought in reality. I have more stuff to give to Byzantium to reconquest for me. I have a very powerful march to be making here, and I'd be very glad to accomplish that dream. Lose a stab or government reform, that is a hard one. I am at 3 stab, it'd be difficult to get back up here. But then again, this 25 is going to take absolute ages to get back as well. The next reform will be in 40 years. Wow, and we're only like a fifth of the way there. A sixth of the way there. A fifth of the way there. Yeah, sorry. Or wait, what? I have no idea. I'm losing my mind. Can't do math right now. Anyways, I'm going to go with... How much do I care about this? L'état c'est moi? Or regional representation? Usually I go with this one. Which one do I care about? Neither, really. I don't care about either right now. Few indeed for extra prestige. Oh, thank you so much, game. Appreciated more than you know. Let me get a claim just about here. How did I click on that for 600 times? Odd. Anyways, so you guys are coming over here to posture and to say, look at me, look how strong I am, despite the fact that they have no idea we'll be invading them soon. Actually, I'm willing to give a good, what is that, a good bargain deal? That's not a good one. Anyways, a good proposition that the Ottomans probably deleted their mercs. And yeah, I was wrong, and I just wasted 10 minutes trying to talk, but the Ottomans are far superior to me in manpower, actually. Maybe I would like to sit back for a quick second. And at least, destroy all of my forts. I don't need these, right? Not really. I'll leave, like, one up. Yeah, they're gonna start coming for the forts. That's when I can just slap them. They'd notice the dead forts, and they're like, oh, let me go grab those. Of course, it's literally free real estate. Little did you know. It is very much not. Did Karakoi only just pop out? Yes, they did. Impressive. Do you have many cores? You do have actually quite a few cores. You'd make a nice vassal against Fars, but I'm not really in the business of dealing with Sunni nations right now. So, we'll chillax on that. You're going to Salmagi, so I'll just grab you real quick. Actually, just lost this general. That's a real shame. Because I don't think I'll make it there anymore. Nope, that's cancer. It kind of sucks. Let me move you guys over here. And let me... Yeah, there's not really much to build there, actually, so it doesn't really matter. I'll chillax. I'll check on this progress, actually. Pretty good. Pretty good, actually. Not bad. I'm not one of the First Nations. Of course, Venice would be. The absolute madlands with their kind of trade business, but... Holland, of course, was the one to spawn it, because, you know, English Channel. Of course. Of course. So, I mean, we're kind of chilling over here with our Constantinople trade node. We don't own that much of it, but we're doing okay. As for now, though, I'm pretty sure I'm going to grab one more general, maybe core that one province, and then sign off, because tomorrow will be the Ragusa versus me war. I guess the me versus Ragusa and Ottomans, and maybe a couple others who exist. Not much, but they still do, I guess. Surprised how you still exist, and wait. Where are the Papal States? Where did they go? Where did they go? The Papal States are gone. They're gone. Like, they're not coming back kind of gone. They were kicked out of Rome, and they're not returning. And Naples is actually Protestant, so they're getting a bonus for taking over Rome. That's kind of crazy. Okay. That's cool, I guess. It's a little bit insane, but interesting nonetheless. You know what? I'm not going to use this money on, like, anything, right? Maybe that. A little bit of stuff over there. But mostly I'm going to be saving up. Saving up for what, you may ask? Well, of course, universities and manufactories. The very expensive things. And perhaps some trade depots as well. I'm saving up for the giant industrial revolution we'll be having. Which isn't actually called, but I guess it's just the revolution in manufacturing is what I should have called that. I'll go for that, even though I can't improve them. That's a shame. Anyways, I think we're actually done for today. I think I said I would record this, actually. 1 second. Give me just another second here. I'd be able to build so much. I really do want to build so many things right now. But alas, I have to wait until I can use it to its full potential. That's an interesting war, and I'm very happy to see it happen. Well, okay, it looks like we found ourselves an even better opportunity, because these two are at war. Yeah, nothing too special, actually. It's just Ragusa's getting beat up a little too hard. Anyways, for now, this is Quarbit signing off. Hoping you had a fun time here on this a little bit of a slower episode. But as always, have a fantastic day. I'd like to give a special thank you to the following patrons. In the $1 tier, we have Quiet Guy, Quagersol, Rising Runner, DLNM, and Francesco. In the $3 tier, we have Ben Greenhagen. In the $10 tier, we have Natsuki. And in the $20 tier, we have Chewy Shoot. Thank you guys so much for helping to move this channel forward. You guys mean a lot to me, and I couldn't possibly thank you enough.